Hello, YouTube. I'm back with some more Valiant Thor talks. It's funny how people are cashing in on this story, particularly Craig Campabasso, because he made the movie now, and others, of course, because people are really claiming that the story is real when it really isn't, and it really pains me that people are so gullible, to individuals that just promote something that is a hoax and they know it's fake. So I don't understand why they continue to promote it. But anyways, I mean, if they were promoting it as science fiction, that's fine, like I said before, and I don't mind it. But to pass it on as fact, now that is what I got a problem with, because this gentleman is Frank Strangers, not some Venusian from the planet of Venus. That lady is not Jill or Dawn, or those are names given to them, of course, by Frank, who made up the story, and he figured, why not, right? So, to get the ball rolling, he started a story. And in order to start a story, you have to have people to back you up. So he had August Roberts, who took the photos, of course, who took the photo of the real conference from Howard Menger. He was the host. Again, I have to say to you people, if Howard Menger was the host of his conference in 1957, 58, can you please tell me this? Why is it that this man did not speak about some person named Valiant Thor? Or Jill, or Dawn, or Tanya? Come on, guys, common sense. He was well known in High Bridge, New Jersey. Everyone knew who Howard Menger was. Because they figure, oh, this is another George Adamski type guy who claimed he have contact with extraterrestrials that look human. Because, of course, he doesn't say anything about, he says that there are no gray aliens. He haven't met any, and he only met humans, is what Howard Menger said. So, if you realize and you guys pay attention, he never said anything about a Valiant Thor. So it's funny to me that they take that conference that happened right here, as you're looking at on the screen, and the person obviously that happened to be there was Frank. So that's why you guys don't see anyone today, trying to disprove this story, that was present, because obviously they're either not there or they don't know what's happening. So again, I believe Frank at the time was the only one, and supposedly Jim Mosley, who I just don't believe, even if he was present, I just think that why didn't he talk about it also? If that was a very important event, why didn't Jim Mosley talk about it before? Why did it take him, for Frank Strangers to talk about it afterwards, for him to even say that he met, he was present when there was a Valiant Thor or whatever, Venusians, whatever. You guys got to bear with me when I say that, Again, I am open-minded. I do believe that extraterrestrials are real. I don't believe that we are alone in the universe. However, I believe that a lot of people has taken these opportunities to use some sort of methods to confuse us, so that they can make their own popularity and gain some money off it. And right now, of course, like I said, they're making money off of the Valiant Thor hoax. And yes, I am calling it a hoax. So, if anybody can prove me wrong, I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. I waited for over 5 years for someone to prove me wrong. That Valiant Thor, supposedly, is Frank Strangers. That's the only reason why no one came forward and say, hey, that's my uncle. Hey, that's my dad. Hey, that's my grandfather in the photo. That's because it's Frank Strangers. Common sense, people. Common sense. If you look at the gentleman in the photo, you know that is him. Like I showed you guys before, this is him right there. We were all young at one point in our lives. No one stays old, so I don't know why you guys can't fix that in your minds that Mr. Frank Strangers was never young. This if you're looking at him, you realize that is Frank. Okay? Facial recognition will show that it's Frank. Okay, you can see the ears. Ears don't change, fellas. Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't. So you can look into the ears and you'll notice that it's the same ears, the same hairline, the comb over, which of course Frank decided to say, oh, well, my hair is black, so I'm going to say his hair is brown so people don't look and think that it's me. So he figured, why not? Just change the appearance of Valiant Thor, make him taller, so again, so people don't think that that's him. That is him. I don't care what anyone say. You're not going to confuse me. You're not going to make me believe that that guy right there is not Frank. That's Frank. His wife today, Julie Stranges, she can't even convince me because she probably even knows the truth. That is Frank. It's funny because I got this picture. I mean, I don't know if I want to show it, but it says something about Mrs. Bernice Stranges. Now, it makes me believe, I think that it's probably his former wife, I think. I'm talking about Frank, of course. So, it's kind of funny because he has it next to this photo right here. And it's called My Friend from Beyond Earth. Now, under the photo, you'll see, like I say, under the photo, you'll see this picture. And then on the other side, I'm going to actually show you guys. Give me 1 second and I will show you. And you guys are going to see what I am talking about here. Okay. So for me, I kind of take it that, if she was alive today, maybe she would have known that this is Frank. Because if that was his wife, then she would know who he is. Okay? Here you go. I'm going to show you guys, okay? Here, I'm going to put my laptop up. There we go. You see? That's him right here. You see? And here we go. You got Bernice. I don't know if we can get the name there. Bernice. Mrs. Bernice C. Stranges. And then right next to her is good old Frank. Who puts the name Val Thor on the bottom. But it's kind of funny, guys, that, I don't know, man. You guys want to keep believing in the story, man. But, like I said, I told you, I don't think it's real. And if Howard Menger would have been talking about it, if others would have been talking about it, that was present at the Howard Menger conference, then maybe, just maybe, I would have believed it. Or some updated photos with the man looking straight like this. The same. From 1959 all the way to 2008, all the way to 2017, if you want to say. If you say that this is not Frank, I want to see a picture. A present picture of him not doing this at the conference at Howard Menger's place, of course. Because that was in the 1950s, guys. Let's look at photos that are in the 2017. 2008 or to 1959 and up. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. I want to see the proof. So if anyone out there can show me proof, I will believe it. And again, I don't understand how these people are supporting this story. You can go on and say, well, I met Valiant Thor myself, and please stop it. You did not meet anybody. This guy is not no fucking planet from planet Venus. He is Frank Stranges. So if you're going to say you met him, yes, you can say you met Frank Stranges. All I want people to do is look, guys. When the book was published, it was 1967. It was not published by anyone else other than Frank. Frank published his own book under his company. You guys need to look that up so you can see. You can see that I'm not fooling around here, guys. So when people talk about the book being published, they're making it seem like it was published by some big company or something. No, it was actually published by Frank himself. So his little church organization that he had at the time, and of course him and his wife. So again, he published his book, Stranger at the Pentagon. And before that was the short book that he called My Friend from Beyond Earth. The one I just showed you the pictures of. So with that, I'm going to close here because I know this video is coming to a close. And I'll be posting some more, man. So you guys enjoy.